Leo placements. This is your April 2024 energetic look for all Leo placements for your natal chart. If you have prominent Leo placements, this reading is for you for the month of April. Welcome to my channel. I am your conscious soul reader. My name is Cody. For those of you who are brand new, I appreciate your curiosity. If you are already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all for your continued love and support. We're going to get started here in just a second. I will do timestamps at the beginning of the comment section so that you can look at one or the other. Be sure and take what fits throughout the rest. If it does not resonate with you, please leave it for someone else that it does resonate with. These are for the general collective, so please try to pick out what needs to be for you and what needs to be left behind. Be sure and check out your other placements as well so that you can put together a pretty good depiction of what's going to happen. And bear with me. Mercury is in retrograde at the time of filming of this video. I have an extra special connection to those, and they affect me pretty deeply. So bear with me. I'm going to get through this. I think it's my challenge in life to get through these. So we're going to go. We're going to go in just a second here. Love for placements of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, right? We're also going to look at Saturn placements. I mean, these are going to be for career, finance, and love, right? If you don't know your chart, be sure and go and check that out up in your favorite search browser. You can check out natal chart calculator, birth chart, your birth chart, right? Okay. Time, location, date. Be sure and check out your other placements as well so you can put together a pretty good outlook of what could happen. And cross watchers, switch that energy around as needed. If you're interested in a personal reading, that information is in the description box attached to this video, as well as my other platforms just below that. If you can check me out on those, you might catch me live and get a chance to get a heavily discounted live stream reading with me. Those are heavily discounted. It is done live in front of an audience. I do post them on Facebook and Instagram, but those are deeply, deeply discounted. So, without further ado, let's get started. Looking at love. These are ready. Whew. Okay, ready. Here we go. So we're going to look at both people and the energy between them. And again, switch that around as needed. What does Leo need to know for the month of April 2024? Nice. Okay. We've got the Fool card, 8 of Cups, King of Cups, Strength card. I didn't even see you, Leo, showing up to your own reading. I have a feeling this might be you over here. And again, your cross watcher could be thinking of you. All right, we've got the King of Swords that came out in reverse, and we've got the 4 of Swords. The King of Swords is pretty rude. That is some very biting words. Somebody here may have stood up for themselves. I'm seeing the 8 of Cups to the King of Cups, saying that they're emotionally pulling back to not get hurt emotionally. The King of Cups sits very calm, cool, and collected emotionally and mentally, no matter what's going on around them. And the Strength card shows you kind of holding back. You do say what needs to be said, should there be something to be said. You have a way with words, we'll put it that way. With the King of Swords in the reverse, the 4 of Swords has you thinking about it. You know, you say your piece and then you peace out. Okay. I've known many Leos. My brother's a Leo. I have lots of friends that are Leos. Strong attachment because I'm right there. I was actually supposed to be a Leo, but I was born a few months early because I just had to be a Cancer. Okay, the other side, we've got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this person is trying to rush an attachment, trying to hurry something up, trying to skip steps. Yeah, we've got the 8 of Pentacles sideways. 7 reversed, 8 sideways, chaotic, like a very chaotic beginning. Hermit card, and then pulling back. 2 of Wands, Chariot card, Cancer energy. Feels like games. That's probably it. You're just not about games. You're not, this Fool card sitting over here and the Eight of Cups, I feel like you're just not about the games. If somebody's trying to test you, Three of Swords, if somebody's trying to test you, their game didn't work. Okay. The game did not work. They cannot test you. They cannot play with you. You are, I don't know if anyone's ever won. Leo's fixed sign. It's fixed fire. Okay, it's fixed fire. It's made up its mind and it will not be played with, right? Leo is the one to play, not to be played with. Okay. But you play a different game, right? You play for the fun, for the jest, for the joy, for the union. This person is trying to manipulate. I do see with the back and forth energy and about somebody trying to rush in and then pulling all the way back here with the Hermit card with the Two of Wands saying, I feel like this isn't a good connection. I feel like maybe, you're not into it as much as I am. And so this person may be like, I'm just going to go ahead and move on. And they could be saying how disappointed they are here. They're trying to profess, a deep dissatisfaction for how this has gone, laying it on thick, laying it on really, really thick. And I feel like this person over here is just like, it's your loss. It's your loss. And then you hold back. Right? It's kind of like saying something here. Eight of Swords with the King of Wands. King of Wands. Check out the lion in the background. This overthinking about this about whatever this is supposed to be, you're just sitting in it. You're like, I will not overthink my decisions. I stand firm. I stand confident. Queen of Wands. King and Queen of Wands. This person may have threatened another person. That's another game I've heard being played very heavily whenever I'm doing readings. Somebody will say, oh, well, I have attention from these people over here, or they will try to get attention, right? The Eight of Pentacles is about having standards. And if this person lowers their standards a little bit and tries to maybe do something that this person doesn't find quite so ethical, and then they pull back to see what the reaction is, and they may not be getting the reaction that they were expecting. And so they ultimately try to do that one last hoorah, right? That one last Hail Mary of, oh, well, I'm just going to go over here then. And this person over here is like, you're lost. Don't let the door hit you. Where the good Lord split you. Page of Cups coming out between the both of you. Energy between the both. The Page of Cups is a very innocent enough offer of love. I kind of get it as a message of love. It's almost like somebody sending you a text message. It's not very forward. It's not very, it's not very adult. I almost equate it to like elementary school when you used to get the note passed around. Do you like me? Check yes or no. I kind of feel like that's what the Page of Cups is giving for me. Do you like me? Check yes or no. Six of Swords. Six of Swords. I'm sorry, did you say something? Are you talking to me? The Six of Swords is about you kind of remaining calm. There's all this calm. I like the calm. High Priestess at the bottom. What else between the both? What else between the both of these people? Thank you. Judgment. I got Virgo energy out here as well. Virgo, Leo, and Cancer, and Ten of Cups, right? Ten of Cups. Ever the optimist. Ever the optimist. There's the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom with the Three of Wands, right? You're just like, it's your loss. I'm not really that concerned about it because if you're not it, I'm not interested in playing games. So you can go play games because I know my person is definitely still out there. This isn't going to break me. This isn't going to send me. This isn't going to, put me down and put me in a low frequency, right? The Empress at the bottom. Self-love, self-care. We've got the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Wands, Seven of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Five of Swords. This energy of somebody trying to strategize and get away with something and try to put some sort of a burden on you and making you feel pressured to make a decision and hurry up and commit before you're ready, before you have a chance to really truly understand who it is that you're dealing with, or to the level of what the end game is, right? What is the game about? Are you trying to get a reaction out of this person? Are you trying to get them to commit to you in some backwards way? I've got 3, 3, 10, 10, 8, 8. Two kings. Both kings on this side, and they're reversed. One is up, one is reversed, right? The emotional strength is here and the biting words to back it up, right? I will not be bullied. I will not be bullied. I will not be pressured. I will not be shoved into making any answers. And I'm very confident in pulling all the way back, because I know if it ain't you, it's no loss, right? The Empress tames the lion with gentle, calm patience, nurturing, right? You don't give in to tantrums of people who can't quite handle the strength of what you're standing in, your confidence, your power, your inability to be swayed or pushed or bullied. I don't like a bully either. Okay. Okay. Well, cute, Leo. I almost feel like, yeah, okay. So I want to clarify. I already know what this is about, but I didn't want to put it up here. I just don't want to leave it out. Go into a whole reading and I'm missing a card. That's not a true reading. Okay. We will clarify with some eyewear and the purple moon phase designed tarot deck. Okay. What else can I tell Leo placements, cross watchers? Tell me about the Fool card. 8 of Cups, and I'm very interested in that King of Swords reversed. Very interested in that King of Swords reverse. What was said? Okay, tell me about the Fool card, please. Tell me about the Fool card, please. 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords. Remaining calm. Remaining calm. Feeling, you feel like this person is exhausting to you. So you're just kind of like pulling back here. This is a pulling back. Trying to remain stable amidst the chaos. Here's another page. 9 of Cups. Okay. Somebody making some really big promises about being your wish and dream come true. You've never met anyone like me. I am it. I'm your person. This is, laying it on pretty thick here. Tell me about the 8 of Cups. King, another king. King of Pentacles sideways. King of Pentacles sideways. You may notice a little bit of some vanity or superficialities in this person. We've got the 10 of Swords, okay, to the Hierophant, to the 2 of Cups. So you're not really seeing long-term potential in this person. Well, this person over here is not really seeing long-term potential in somebody who is not really showing up at their best, at their highest potential, really. This person may be promising a lot, but they're not really providing that with the Fool card. This is somebody who maybe says, I was going to start this business, or I went here. This is the equivalent of somebody who, goes and starts jobs over and over and over again, but has no real longevity. Somebody here is proving like they're not really that committed. They'll say a bunch of things and not really follow through. So you're just like automatic red flag, Okay, so how are you even going to be able to commit to a relationship if you're not even able to commit to anything that betters your life or improves yourself or gives you the ability to honor what it is you say, right? Versus just saying a bunch of things, you're actually out, you know, doing and producing. And it looks like this person can't seem to get anything off the ground. They've got a lot of promises and ideas, right? These grandiose ideas and promises about how things are going to come through. But with the King of Pentacles sideways, it's not panning out. Nothing quite pans out for this person. So, okay. And with the Two of Cups, with that Ten of Swords, it's this is ending before it even has a chance to get going. Tell me about the King of Swords reversed. King of Swords in the reverse, please. King of Swords in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles. You're secure, happy, functioning good, have deep values. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. Anything new coming in is going to have to really stand up to the type of standards, the values, the commitment, dedication, and you take your time. You take all the time in the world that you need to be able to see somebody clearly, to be able to focus on what it is that they're saying, right? Actions matching words. Actions matching words. Wands and swords. Wands and swords. Ten of Pentacles. It takes a while, right? I have no problem waiting to see what this is going to show over time. It took this person a while to get to that king status, right? We've got the Queen of Cups trying to poke out back here. Tell me. Yeah. I feel like your biting words are saying, you know, I have no problem. I have no problem waiting. No problem whatsoever waiting. I ain't about to start anything with anybody who's going to wreck what it is that I've built so far, or who would damage an idea that I have, or would come between my security or my stability. I have no problem whatsoever taking my time. Okay. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles over here. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles, please. Full card. And always. Okay. Like I had said earlier, emotional manipulation. King of Cups in the reverse. And the Two of Wands in the reverse. Very indecisive. Lots and lots of failed attempts at many different possibilities. We've got the Two of Wands in the upright, the Two of Wands in the reverse. There are all of these, you know, I want to do this, I want to do that, but nothing quite comes through. Nothing quite comes to fruition for this person. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles sideways. This person over here probably plays the victim too, with the King of Cups in reverse. Like nothing ever goes my way, and they, you know, while simultaneously manifesting more negativity by proclaiming that everything is bad and everything goes wrong. Three of Swords. Doom and gloom. Doom and gloom, right? Their standards are low. Yeah, here comes the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords and then the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Extreme vanity, very gullible, very easily manipulated, right? Easily manipulated, you know, will go along with something just for the sake of being able to possibly maybe have this be their saving grace, you know. I almost feel like somebody over here is looking for a hero. They're looking for somebody to save them, and they're playing all these games to try and get somebody to attach. Tell me about... Tell me about the Two of Wands. One of the Two of Wands. Two of Wands. What's the game? That's the game. That's the game. Bah. Six and Seven of Pentacles. Back and forth, trying to see, are you going to buy this? Are you buying this? Are you hearing me? Are you getting this? Somebody's putting in a lot of effort to try and get you to give in, to kind of play the game back with them by pulling away, right? If I pull away, will this make them want to come forward? If I pull back, if I isolate, if I put myself out there and get other people to show interest in me, right? Will that get this person to come in, to be able to commit? Will it make this person jealous to want to come over and lock me down? Games. Lots of games. Okay, so that kind of ties in with the Chariot, but trying to have victory and success by moving forward, moving away in a very focused way. Like, this is what I'm doing. No one can talk me out of it sort of energy with that Chariot card. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Three of Swords, please. Bah. Okay. Four of Wands, High Priestess, the Sun card. One of a very positive outcome. Was trying to get this to land. With this is somebody here. So this is kind of like, I want you to kind of read my mind. I want you to know what it is that I mean behind what it is that I'm saying. You know, that's that kind of energy that I'm getting here with the High Priestess explaining the Three of Swords. With that Four of Wands out here with the Sun card, it's like, I wanted a family. I want to have children. I want to settle down. I want to do forever with somebody. And the Three of Swords is kind of like that disappointment that it doesn't go that way. And that there seems to be an energy of manipulation to get this to happen versus just being somebody who can live up to their word or putting effort into their life or to their world. If they put as much effort into their healing and into their goal setting and into their functionality as they did into manipulation, they would have a really good solid chance. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Sometimes it just is that way, though. Some people just are so programmed to think that that's what you're supposed to do. And I wholeheartedly blame movies, media, music, television, all of it. Social media, I blame all of that. Was that the... Oh, I thought it was the Page of Swords. Close enough. Two of Swords, Four of Swords. Like, failure to see the truth. But I do blame all of media pushing that, you know. These games will win. Do this trick and it works this way. Or you have to manipulate, something to that effect. Okay. So, let's see. Six of Swords by the Four of Swords reversing. That is moving on and coming out of isolation. Like, you almost like if you pulled back from this person, you're finding the mental strength to pull away. If you kind of isolated yourself to kind of pull back and watch to see this person in action, you're just like, nope, I see it. I'm going to come on out of this. I'm going to pull myself up out of this and move on. What else for the Six of Swords? I may have to go put my awning in. I was trying to pull the Knight of Swords. Just sticking out there. I'll take... Okay. Wow, there's a lot of cards coming out. Three of Pentacles. Lots of learning. What you have learned and understood by pulling back and studying this person. You're deciding to go ahead and come out of isolation and pull on ahead. The Four of Cups is also out here. Not interested. Not interested in games. Not interested in any more lessons. Not interested in somebody who cannot follow through with goals. Not interested in somebody who's not dedicated and committed and to, you know, just kind of committing and doing work and working on us. To take their time to see how we come together. If they're not willing to do the long term, the long game, It's the long game. If they're not committed to doing the long game with me, I'm not going to do any short games with them. Woo, Mercury, untie my tongue, please. Okay, let's see. Tell me about the Judgment. Tell me about the Judgment. I mean, major decision. It's like an awakening. Who's this for, though? Who had the awakening? Queen of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles. Yep. You will take your sweet time. And anyone who does not support the ability to build something organically, slowly take the opportunity to really have your true selves unfold to one another over time, over a long period of time. You're like, okay, that's fine. I know that it's out there. I know how to do this. I know how to create union in a successful way, and I will wait. I will wait it out until somebody wants to do this the healthy way, right? The healthy way. Okay, I have to close my awning. Yeah, Six of Wands, Justice, Page of Cups again. Excuse me a second. Let me pause. Okay. Sorry about that. RV life. So you're confident in this. You're good with this. Moving forward makes you feel really, really confident. You're assured that your patience and your endurance and your manifestations of peaceful union are the exact right thing to do. The exact right thing to do. And you will not be swayed any other way whatsoever. Feeling quite confident in your choice here. Okay, cool. Very good. I ain't mad at this at all. We're going to grab Oracle here. I feel like I want to grab... Oh. Y'all get to watch my OCD work. Fast forward, fast forward. Please tell me. I touched the button on my remote. I was like, please tell me I did not pause or stop. Okay. All right. So we're going to look at the Love Oracle. And then I want to look at the Beach Time Soul also. I want to see if you saved yourself I think you did. I think you did. You can see this. You can tell when somebody is trying to rush something and push you into something. And, you know, it's that whole thing of, well, you better hurry up because somebody else is going to come in and take this offer. You know, that's peer pressure. It's pressuring you to get in on something. Why would you ever go into union with somebody under pressure? I mean, you may have before. I've done it before. I've entered contracts before under pressure. I've been suckered into that. It happens, right? But you grow, you learn, you evolve, and you decide, no, never again. Ain't nobody going to push me. Ain't nobody going to push or rush me into anything. Okay. Text message and unfinished business trying to come out. All right. What else? One time through this deck. Party. Travel in the reverse. So I feel like publicly, this person may have absolutely like no boundaries, right? With party and travel in the reverse. We've also got family in the reverse. So this is somebody here who probably didn't have a very healthy or secure upbringing, right? They didn't have that structuring to teach boundaries or to show how to really invest of themselves in a very healthy way. With travel in the reverse, there's like a healthy bit of distance. And there's this energy about kind of creating boundaries to have that energy of respect in your relationship. And I feel like with it reversed, somebody's constantly crossing boundaries here. Maybe even, you know, somebody here is, you know, pushing themselves upon you, right? Like maybe they, if you ask them for, I've got to go and do this for a while, like they're still blowing up your phone, or where are you, pressuring you to return their message, and you come back from like a long, hard day, and this is that energy of like, I can't believe you're not answering me, and these are games, right? I bet you're doing this and this and this and that and the other. Probably accusing you of being out doing, some really malicious things against them. You're out partying, you're out, with all these other people, you're giving everybody else your attention. With family in the reverse, I can't help but notice the word children. It almost feels like very childish behavior. Also, this just feels immensely like some sort of like family trauma. This feels like some sort of like unresolved family trauma that still is carrying on into their current relationships. I'm showing at the bottom of the deck divine timing and soulmate, right? And you're very aware. You're very, very aware that all it takes is for you to just stay in your highest divine life path, waiting. It's about perfect timing. Nothing can be rushed. You cannot be tricked, manipulated, rushed, or hurried into any connection whatsoever. True, genuine connection is built out of friendship first. It's built on the basis of knowing who you're dealing with and whether or not you want to take things to the next level, whether or not you can carry out that true, divine, intense connection, that forever connection, right? Really, truly doing the work to build a solid foundation versus just slapping something together real quick just for the sake of being with somebody. We've got regret, right? You've done enough healing in your lifetime to know that you are not signing up for any more guilt. You will not be pushed or rushed into making the wrong choice because you've made tremendous progress on yourself here. You've done a lot of healing in your life so far. So you're seeing this type of energy for what it is when it comes forward, with blaring neon lights all around it, arrows pointing at it, saying, this feels familiar. Do not enter, do not pass go, do not collect $200. This is familiar. We know we don't do this. This is incorrect. Okay, and beach time soul to wrap up the love reading, and then we will jump into the career and finance after this. Real quick, one time through the beach time soul. The butterfly, healing the inner child. In order for this person to ever be able to have a relationship that evolves to the next phase, they have got to heal that inner child. And you can see it plain as day because you probably already have. Or you're noticing that. We've got dragonfly at the bottom. Things coming to light over time because you have taken time to let things adapt, to let things evolve based on talking, right? Getting to know somebody, showing interest, building up the connection through a lot of conversation. We've got love call. So somebody here with a karmic relationship and love call and the golden mirror, I feel like upon talking to this person, they're starting to show you way too quickly, right? Oh, you're the one for me. I've never ever met anyone like you. We've got love bombing, narcissistic tendencies out here, golden mirror with mirror out here, right? Trying to get you to reciprocate. Can't you say this back to me? Don't you feel the same way? What does this make you feel, right? Trying to goat you into saying things too quickly. We've got, lessons and turmoil over here with karmic relationship, letting go, right, of those past things and understanding and seeing this clearly. When somebody's coming in and starting to love bomb you, starting to come in, really self-absorbed. I said this. What do you feel? Bring this in. I feel like I need to tell you this about me. Reflecting, showing wounds, right? Projecting and reflecting with the mirror. Here comes Phoenix. We've got butterfly, dragonfly, and the Phoenix. The Phoenix, new phase, transformation, growth, There's so much growth around this petty little stuff here that you see it from a mile away. You see it. You have no problem identifying this very clearly. You could almost teach the dang class, right? You've done so much work on yourself. You've done so much growth, evolvement, healing, self-indulgence, self-love, time to heal, shadow work, hammer. You put the hammer down, right? Did that deep, hard rebuilding work. You were persistent. You were breaking yourself down to build yourself back up again with a passion. You put a lot of effort into this so that you could really evolve to the next phase. And you kept a positive mindset that there it is, that soulmate union, maintaining that positive mindset throughout the whole thing. This is meant to teach me. This is meant to help me to evolve so that I can manifest my forever. What is worthy of me and the work I do on self. I mean, yeah. Yes, please. No more games. No more games. Okay. Cute. I feel like that was your love reading. I'm going to button that up here, let you marinate on that, let you think about it. Again, if you need a personal reading, link is in the description box attached to this video. We will go ahead and jump into the career and finance portion of the reading. I will grab... I've been rolling with Shitty Tarot, the unofficial Shitty Tarot, the rags to riches story. I just feel like it fits for career and finance. Okay, already. Empress. Feeling creative, feeling adventurous. Could be wanting to start something on your own. Let's see, what else? What else does Leo need to know? One time through this deck. No, ma'am. I did see the King of Wands trying to come out. So we'll take the Knight of Cups. I think that's the Lovers. I think I love you. Just what am I so afraid? I'm not sure of. Eight of Pentacles. Ooh. Major decision here to buckle down and focus on something. Okay. Let's take Page of Wands, Page of Cups. I like it. Okay. We've got the Hierophant, Seven of Swords, Four of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Back here, we've got Page of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups. Oh my God, the emotion you're pouring into this. Two of Wands, lots of passion. Okay. With the Emperor. Interesting. So I feel like you are either pushing yourself to get more creative where you're currently located, or some of you might be wanting to maybe start your own job, start your own business here. With the Empress card showing out with the Knight of Cups and the Lovers. This is a major commitment for you emotionally to invest of yourself, to follow your heart, follow your dream. The Eight of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles. Well, the Seven of Pentacles is over here. The Eight of Pentacles to the Seven of Swords is you committing deeply and starting to strategize, right? How is this going to be for the public? How is this going to be received for everyone around you? What do you need to start figuring out about how to mingle your business with the public? For others of you, this is about how to be received in your company for what it is that you're starting to learn and to grow and evolve into. So whatever that is, this could be you taking more classes so that you can accelerate through your company. This could be you taking some more training courses so that you can become more proficient at your current position. For others of you, this could be you learning new things having to do with your current position, right? They could be changing things with the Seven of Swords. They could be changing things up, and now you're having to really buckle down and commit yourself to figuring out how to operate and function. There could be a lot of pressure here with the Hierophant about people watching and kind of waiting for you to learn to be able to produce results. Fear not, Leo. Fear not, fear not, fear not, Leo, or cross watchers. The Four of Wands to the Page of Wands has you figuring this out. No problem. I do see a lot of emotional investment though, because you kind of dive all the way in here with the Knight of Cups and say, you know what? It's almost as if you kind of stepped up to the plate in this brave, kind of confident way. Because the Knight of Cups is kind of that chivalrous, compassionate, almost stepping up to the plate to kind of save the day type of energy here with that Knight of Cups. And with the Lover's card, I feel like you're really kind of taking on this major decision, almost to a point of now you're needing to completely revamp yourself here. But the Page of Wands has you starting to figure out how to communicate what it is that you need to be able to be more successful. Seven of Pentacles, Page of Cups, what it is that you're trying to work on. For others of you, if you are committing and dedicating yourself to growing your own business, now comes the planning. Now comes the involvement, right? It's all good and well to learn, and now you have to start implementing what it is that you've learned. And this feels a little backwards for you as you are most certainly getting a little bit anxious to start seeing results of everything that you've invested in so far. I've got 3 sevens out here. Sevens are about being called to action. And I know plenty of Leos, and they're pretty much a results now type of energy. So if you're having to wait for the plan to solidify and kind of take hold, this gets you feeling a little bit anxious. This gets you feeling a little bit anxious here, and you're trying to maintain as much emotional composure as possible, saying this is going to be greater later. It's going to be greater later. I just know it is. You're almost searching here for the Seven of Cups of anything possible that you can pull out of your current position to be like focused on about, okay, well, I may be having to wait for this to come in, but at least I'm starting to go in the right direction. As small as it may seem, that producing positive results starts with being grateful for the small things, starts with being grateful for, the little moments. Like, now I have opportunity. I'm so grateful for that. Or I have the willingness to be able to do this. I'm so grateful for that. Or I had the idea, or somebody told me the right thing at the right time, and now I'm grateful for that. Starting there, not so much about being focused on, the outcome as the only point to be grateful. Once you have it, then you'll be happy. That's not how you manifest. That's not how you create abundance. If you follow my readings or anyone that I particularly follow or learned from, I will reference you guys all the time to Rich Lop, to Gina over at Cancer Baby Tarot, to Lumen Moon Tarot, to anybody. But they teach you, right? Rich Lop mainly will teach you about remaining in this energy of gratitude and to be thankful even for the smaller things, so that you can start to manifest the bigger things, right? You start to notice how this starts to create the energy of things to be grateful for. And so that starts to build and starts to create bigger things to be grateful for, right? So this is you kind of searching and looking, because you're still in this building stage here with the Page of Cups, Page of Wands, trying to get to Emperor status in a quicker way. With that Two of Wands has you feeling pretty anxious, looking for different directions. If any, little corners you can cut to hurry up and get that success. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Focus on the big picture. Down the road, it will be greater later. Pull back, sit back, and kind of watch your fruition come true right ahead of you. Here's another 6. 6 of Swords. Calm, steady as she goes. Calm, steady as she goes. Because building solidarity takes time. And to be able to have this opportunity to start something new, that is the most beautiful thing in the world for you to truly be grateful for. That's the truth. A wish fulfillment. To even have the opportunity. To be able to do something like this. Yeah, looking at things from a new perspective. Bringing in gratitude for the smaller things to create bigger things to be grateful for later. I have had this happen too, right? You get in this energy of starting to look around and see what's going on around you. And then when you start looking outward, you start to compare about what you're doing inward. And that will knock you off course quicker than anything in the entire world. So don't do that. Easier said than done, right? So don't do that. Okay. And it's more so about you just kind of like focusing elsewhere, right? And again, I said, focusing on the things that you can be grateful for, redirecting your nerves and anxiety into even more learning, more education, more studying, right? Getting out there, having a lot more conversations with a lot more people out in public, you know, about in the field that where you want to go, and start picking their brain and picking their mind about what they did, how did they get to their levels, right? To be able to allow you to really build something solid. We did have the Page of Wands out here. I need to pull him back out. Come here, you. Did you sneak off already? For real? Sneaky little Page of Wands. He's gone. The Page is gone. Did I shuffle? Oh, he's at the bottom. That's what they said. Like, you're down there. Okay. I want to clarify the Seven of Swords and the Page of Wands. I think that's all we need to clarify because that was pretty informative. Actually, I want to do a different deck. All different decks for all different reads. All right. Clarify, please. Clarify, please, the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, complete and total compassion, complete and total support, complete focus. Also possibly seeking counsel from others to be able to help you to grow, to learn, to focus on the right things. And the Seven of Swords. Again, Seven of Swords, Seven of Swords. Now, everybody, okay, if you follow a lot of tarot readers and everybody, you know, I've had this happen when I'm doing my live readings. Like, well, isn't that cheating? Isn't that trying to get away with something? Isn't that the liar? Yes, technically, yes. And many flashcard readers will use it in that way, but it's also about resourcefulness, right? This is somebody who's very resourceful. They are a great master strategist. This is a strategist. This is somebody who can really think things through, all angles, right? This is somebody who can cover every single angle. They're thinking about this, that, and the other. Seven of Swords, which is why they're capable of carrying out some pretty deceitful things and some lies and some betrayal and getting away with stuff, right? Because they're thinking of all angles. But whenever you're, you know, putting it with Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups in a career finance reading, this is a master strategist. It ain't bad. It ain't bad in this context because you're really using this to your benefit to be able to create something that you can be proud of, something that really helps you to kind of commit and dedicate yourself. And this is you trying to figure out how to get more things to go your way. Right, to be able to invest in this new plan, this new business, this growth, this opportunity within an opportunity. Okay. All right, Seven of Swords. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords since we went so much into the education of the Seven of Swords. I'm fortunate enough to follow some actually really good readers before I got out and got saturated in social media to the the mainstream. All right, Seven of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, strategizing, best opportunities here. Best opportunities. And it's yes, the Two of Pentacles is partnerships, right? You could be grouping up with people to be able to help you. Again, I was talking about asking around to people who have been where you're trying to be, getting advice from higher sources to be able to offer you more educated and um, more insightful pieces of advice and guidance. Okay. So partnering up with the right people who will help you build this abundance, to be able to help you build the stability, to help you to show you even more resources. This is resourceful. You could be asking people about how they accumulated their resources, and so now you're starting to get a lot more ideas about how to implement that into yours, right? Taking pieces of things that work for you and kind of leaving behind things that may not work in your situation, but really, kind of picking and choosing. This is great ideas. I'll think I'll use that. That'll help me. I appreciate it, right? I like it. Okay. Tell me about, the Seven of Pentacles. Did I say that earlier? I don't remember. Honestly, I'm channeling, so I go back and watch my readings. I'm like, wow. That's a good message because I don't remember what I said. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Moon. Okay. So this is you trying to cover the bases, to be able to kind of head off of the past of anything that could come up, anything that might escape you, anything that could be a surprise later, right? The Seven of Pentacles is you kind of planning now for what could be later. And this is you really getting ahead of the problems, actually. You're kind of getting ahead of the problems here. By looking at the complexity of different scenarios and what you could need in the future, what you should be working towards to be able to cover things. What else? One more. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles reversed. So the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Now this individual is kind of a risk taker. When the Knight of Pentacles is in the upright, that's very solid, sturdy, sound decisions being made, right? This is almost possibly somebody who could be gambling a little bit with their outcome of, investing too much time into worst case scenarios. Be careful what it is that you're manifesting. Again, I do want to loop you back to the grateful things. Don't overthink about the negative things that could go wrong, or you could manifest negativity. Okay, our thoughts and our intentions have an intense effect on the quantum field. So you can't sit and put too much energy into what could go wrong, or unfortunately, you may manifest it. So again, I'm looping you back to the things to be grateful for, the things to feel positivity for, to help you to create more things to be positive for. Again, with the Lover's card, again, with the King of Wands, Six of Cups, King of Swords, right? You're trying to have clarity over this old way of thinking about creating negativity about something you poured your heart and soul into and it going badly, right? This is that energy of you getting out of that mentality and trusting yourself more, right? It's not about you, hoping for the best and preparing for the worst, because what that does is that creates the outcome of your own demise, right? You're pretty much signing your contract and saying, I'm not expecting this to go well, and I'm already going to be ready when it does fail, right? Instead of focusing on that or putting way too much energy into that, which will create it, right? This is you really kind of focusing on the big decision that you've made, these major life-changing choices that are going to be a very positive outcome. With the King of Wands, that's a very positive outlook for the big picture, focusing on the big picture of everything. Right? What it will feel like down the road when I am successful, when I am happy, when I am creating at my highest vibe for what I chose when it comes to fruition. Look at this divine pair, the Hierophant, the High Priestess. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. Look at you manifesting because of these excellent decisions. Fantastic decisions you've made. This is you pulling away. Pull away from that negative thing because you will create it. And if you stay very confident and trusting yourself and trusting the sources that you're getting information from, you will create absolute beautiful outcomes here. That's the better decision. Focus more so on what it is that you're learning from people in the positions that you want to be in. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, do not prepare so much for that. Be aware, but don't hyperfixate on it. Don't spend a whole, section of your year, plotting and scheming, planning out, oh, well, I got to get this insurance to cover for this. When this goes wrong, I got to cover for this. When this goes wrong, this is going to go wrong. So I better get this in place and I better start working towards having this, backup money for this when this goes wrong. You're manifesting, right? You're manifesting it. So one thing at a time, a little bit at a time, and take it on as it appears. Know that you could be faced with this and take it on as it approaches, instead of over investing in the preparatory energy of it happening, therefore by manifesting it happening. I hope that makes sense. We're very powerful creators with our minds, okay? Creating success and creating anxiety. It's the difference. That's the difference in what could go wrong and what will go correctly, will go right, okay? Whew, I cannot wait for this Mercury to be gone. It happens 3 times a year too. Oof. Okay. I've done everything. I've ignored them. I've hunkered down. I can't be unproductive for 3 weeks. Okay. All right. Mentally, though, when I sat down, I was like, it's not going to be that bad. And it's not been that bad. So, again, see, creating. All right, here we go. One time through this deck, as I say that. Money tree. Don't we wish? Don't we wish? You may have created a lot of extra responsibilities on yourself by possibly treating your bank account as if it was an endless supply of money. One time through this deck. Looks good. Debt paid. Entry level. Unexpected income. Okay. Competition, vacation. Alrighty, my darling. So we've got some really interesting things out here about potential unexpected income, helping you to get rid of these extra responsibilities that you had for so long by being able to pay off your debt. You might be getting a loan, which feels like the money tree is kind of allowing you to be able to take care of some things, maybe even possibly get you some current things. By getting rid of some old things, you're possibly able to bring in some new things for some of you. We've got entry level coming in out here. So this might erase all of your debt to put you back down at base to be able to start over from new. This allows you to be a little bit more of a competition whenever you're starting out in new endeavors, to kind of feel like you have a leg up, right? You're not so much trying to work to survive, but now you're trying to just work to grow, to build. Okay, interesting. I did not expect that to come out. I'm going to grab the Kipper. That was a little lackluster. Kipper for you. Let's also pull the Kipper deck. Gimme. All right, the Kipper deck. This deck always reminds me of like a Lifetime movie because it's so. The pictures are very Gone with the Wind. I don't know if you are old enough to know about that, but it's very old, historic style kind of appearance. And the way this deck is, it kind of reminds me of a Lifetime drama movie. All right. What else does Leo need to know for career and finance? Change. Change is a coming, right? Shifting, changing. Things are shifting around you. That's really the only certainty in life, is that we're constantly changing, going through changes. Okay, again, with the unexpected income, which is going to bring in some sort of a big change. Could be coming from a mature male. This could allow you to be more of a higher stature because of this unexpected income. And this is a big change coming in, where it kind of pushes you into having to have a lot more responsibilities to make more mature decisions. We've got a courthouse at the bottom of the deck, saying that there could be something to do with legal proceedings to obtain this unexpected income for some of you. For others of you, you may want to get some sort of protection put on this, or yourself. We've got main female, message of concern with a sudden wealth. Okay, so you could have somebody from your family. I've got family room over here talking, possibly an auntie, grandmother, mother, sister, a best friend, a childhood friend. Somebody here is sending a message of concern for all of this unexpected income, this sudden wealth, right? And they're trying to tell you maybe to hide things a little bit better, maybe to protect yourself from certain things. We've got occupation, distant horizons, right? Telling you to move yourself to to bigger and bolder things. Maybe that your job is taking you off in distant horizons, and they're really concerned with how quickly you could be growing. How did that happen? People don't want things to go to your head too quickly. I've always heard, people will brag and brag and brag about how cool it would be, how cool it would be to win the lottery. Well, the most realistic piece of advice I've ever heard to that is, first thing you do is you get a lawyer. That's the first thing you do when you win the lottery. Get a lawyer. Start buttoning everything up. You put a side amount away for everybody who's going to come out of the woodworks, and then you start working on disappearing. And tuck yourself away and figure out how to not make yourself go crazy with all that money. Because if you take it on in a low vibration, you could create more problems than you ever dreamed of, right? So you have to really be in the right mindset to take on that kind of finance and be successful with it. So I do see why somebody might want to bring forward a message of concern, and we don't want to brush those kinds of things. It's fine. It's going to be great. You'll see how wonderful it's going to be. The kind of sometimes large amounts of money can make you go crazy. It can make you go crazy. You'll be all like happy and awesome for, a little bit, but then the real you starts to come out, and then you start having to deal with, your addictions and your thoughts and other people, and you get all kinds of other problems that you never knew existed. Champagne problems, right? Caviar dreams. That's your reading, Leo. That's it. I hope this helped and resonated in some way. Be sure and hit that like button, the subscribe button if you haven't already. That little notification bell will let you know every single time I'm energetically called to bring you a reading, and if and when I go live here on YouTube. Also follow me on my other channels, as I'm live over there all the time. All the time. You have a chance to catch me for a heavily discounted rate on one of my live stream readings. I do post those on Facebook and Instagram, so you do have a chance to go back and watch those. I don't do that on TikTok because it's too nuts. It's too fast. It's too many. It's really high speed energy, but Facebook and Instagram are a little more low key right now, so get in while you can. Right? Well, I can still see you because I'm growing, and I appreciate you. Thank y'all for being a part of that. If you're interested in a personal reading, that information is also in the description box attached to this video. And until next time, I am wishing you all the love, the luck, all of the abundance you can possibly stand, and much, much, much positive vibes all around you, from you, and to you. Take care. See you soon.